Living the Good Life here with another estate sale finds video. I hit the mother lode for RS Prussia China, which is what this video is going to be about. And it was this past week. I had been watching a listing, and it was about an hour away from me. So I really had, I was starting to think, well, how am I going to get there and get there in line first? How, they had stuff on one side of the room and on the other side. How am I going to get to both of them quickly? And so I got there an hour and a half early, and I read my Bible while I waited, and actually wrote number 1 and my name on it, and it had this metal fence all around the edge of the property. So I stuck this piece of paper down on the metal edge and got back in my car because it was really cold. And finally, at about 5 minutes till I got out of my car, and then 2 other people showed up. So all that planning to get there to make sure I was number 1 in line, I could have got there 15 minutes ahead of time, and there would have been no one in front of me. But of course, if I would have played it the other way and got there late, there would have been 20 people in front. So I had been obsessing for several days since I saw this listing about how I was going to get there. And I did really well. There was only one item that I could not find. And, I asked about it, and they think that it might have already been sold, which is weird to me because this was the first day of this sale with new merchandise. So I think one of the workers must have purchased it or something. But, just tell me that, But anyways, here's what I found. Everything was marked $20 a piece except for the picture. I had looked at the pictures, tried to enlarge them, but they weren't very clear. But I thought they said 20, and I was starting to get so excited because these would have been all over, $200, $250, at least $175. I'd say $175 to $225 for all of the bowls and plates. And the picture would have been a lot more than that pre-2007. So when I see things this cheaply, I just, I'm thinking, you're coming home with me. So here's the first plate. Only 2 of these are marked, and this is the first one. It has this beautiful pink coloration with the flowers, and if you see here, the flowers are in a bowl. So it's a lovely decor. RS Prussia, for those of you who don't know, is a porcelain made in the Poland, Germany area of Europe in about 1895 to 1910 to 15, and then after that, the war, they resumed and became RS Germany, went out of business in the 40s. So this was in about the 1905 time frame. It is marked. I'll go ahead and show you what that looks like. It is this RS Prussia mark. Now be aware, some people fake it. And there are some fake marks on fake china. So you have to really watch out that you know what you're buying before you buy it if somebody is going to invest money in it. So here's another one. These are all cake plates. They have this little handles on both sides. If there's no handles, then it's a regular plate. This one has a scenic plate, and I don't have very many of those. So even though it's got orange tones, and that's not my favorite color, I went ahead and got it. This one has like a village/castle scene, man in a boat. This one is not marked. Again, it's about 1905. It was $15. Here's what it looks like. I'm thinking this is a sawtooth mold, but I can't really remember. This is a lily mold bowl. Here's the lilies on the sides, molded, and those are 3-dimensional. It's got clematis in the middle, and if you watched my video from June of 2016, I bought a bowl very much like this, so now I have something that matches, a bowl and a cake plate. This one is not marked either, $15. I'm going to skip over the picture and come to this one. This is a little bit different. It's got a different kind of molding here. It's a very large cake plate with the lilies, or whatever that flower is. I'm not good about flowers. It is not marked. This would be more of about 1895 to 1900. Give you a back up a little bit. And then we have this one. This one's in the same time frame as the one we just saw. It has a rose decor in the middle. It has these leaves molded into the side, and it's got some green tones. If I move back, you can see it has a really pretty appearance. One of my favorites of everything I got along with the other pink plate is this bowl. And it's got in the carnation mold. These are carnations molded into the side. And I'm going to stand up so you can get a better view of this. Sorry. And this is in all the pink tones. Here's another flower molded on the edge. It's also not marked, but I wanted to show you this has a little ring mark on the bottom. $15. This is a centerpiece bowl, also from about 1895 to 1900, also with the lily mold and the flowers in the middle. I believe this is a bowl within a bowl mode. There's nothing on the bottom, although someone who bought this originally put a little note on the bottom. It's a centerpiece bowl because it has these feet, so you can put this in the middle of your table and it can be viewed. It's higher than a normal bowl. R.S. Prussia made a couple of different kinds of centerpiece bowls. This is one of them. The last of the bowls is another lily mold with the same floral decor as this cake plate. So this one has green tones and the lilies are actually colored separately, which is very common with this mold, is they'll go ahead and color them in with this kind of apricot color. And then lastly is this pitcher. It's at least, it's about a foot tall, has an elaborate handle, and here's kind of a rococo edge to the bottom and to the top. And I'll turn it around so you can see the decor on the back. They only decorated one very extravagantly, but here's just a small little flower on the back and these poppies on the front. I don't have very many of these tankers because they were so expensive prior to 2007 when the kind of bottom fell out of the antiques market and a lot of things lost their value. But this year I've been able to pick up 3 or 4. This is, I think, my 4th or 5th item. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'm excited because they said they have more items and they'll be having another sale next year. So I cannot wait. I will be watching closely. And I hope you all enjoyed this. Please send me a message, comment, press like, and I'd love to have your subscription. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.